Hello, my love. It's your girl, Empress Goddess, the judge of peach with the sweet meat. I hope you're well this evening. I'm wonderful, my love. I'm doing well. Every day above ground is a good day, I say. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get some more of my girl, the hot nerd. That hot nerd, well, my Queen Snukems. That's what we call her, Queen Snooks. Hot nerd tarot. Okay. If you like her readings, go on over there and show us some love. If you like my content, show me some love. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, share. Leave a comment, all right, my loves? We're going to listen to a Capricorn, okay? Capricorn collective reading, followed by Kama Sutra. I shave my loves. So let's get in there, baby. We're going to get in there.
Eva. Capricorn, hello to my existing Snookums. This is Snookums Land. Stick around. At the end of the video, there's always a bonus reading and a motivational talk. And if you're not one of us, hit the Snookums button. That'll get you free and easy access to my psychic and tarot gifts. Let's get started. Brutally honest messages from your person to you. This is someone who is working on, this is a winner. This is somebody who's working on winning, is what they're saying. Wow, working, W-O, on winning. So that's their motto right now, baby. This is not talking about love at all. This is talking about investing. It's talking about, this is literally an investor being charitable, talking about a shakeup that's going on. And their message to you is, listen, if you want anything from me right now, including attention, the best way to do it is by talking money, talk more bucks. In the words of the great Jay-Z, this person is pulling out pentacle after pentacle. Pentacles are coins, and you can see them all over this reading. This person feels like when they deal with love, it's all about stress. 8 of Swords energy, 10 of Wands energy, all of this stubbornness with the Strength energy coming out. Now they're going for a new beginning. It's something that they've waited for and they're working on. So none of this is talking about any sort of romantic love. It's talking about, it's talking about it later on. Queen of Cups coming in to shut me up and saying, hey, listen, I would love to have that conversation. Okay, that's what this person is saying. This is reconciliation, the red cross card coming up. But right now, my wish, my dream is for stability. And through that stability, I will be able to what? Find my happiness with someone. And maybe that someone is you. King and Queen of Cups energy showing up here. This is a pleasant surprise. I did not expect that for you, Capricorn. You've been having some really tough readings. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups are divine counterparts. They belong together. I love how the King came to meet the Queen right now. They are a couple, and this is the sunshine that this person is looking for. But they know that this new beginning cannot happen without what? Pentacles. That's why you see this coin here. That's why you see this coin here. That's why you see this marriage and commitment card sandwiched in between all of it, followed again by more pentacles. So pentacles are earth energy, by the way. And so it sounds to me like this person is really low-key. This person is about you. They want to impress you. They want to impress themselves. Something about you feels very much like you're an independent person who has gone through heartbreak. You've learned a lot from your mother, or lack thereof, if you do not have one. Something about your maternal influence is showing up in how you view the world and let people in or not. You too seem to be very grounded and about your money, and you do not trust people because they bring a lot of havoc into your life, or have done so, particularly as far as money is concerned. You've had some betrayal there as well. Capricorn, the devil represents you in tarot, but it is not the kind of devil that is like a bad devil that is biblical. This is how you feel before a rump. It's talking about human flesh, our weaknesses and desires that we need to work on. And so some of you are working on that right now. You've gone into conflict with people recently, quite a lot, more than you bargained for. And it's breaking your heart. Some of you have actually gone into conflict with your parents or mother figure about certain things, possibly even love. Either way, I think you're still healing from that. And it should be good news, at least, to hear that your person wants to press this this restart button with you coming up very shortly here with the Ace of Pentacles energy. It should also be comforting that all they have is pentacles. This is somebody who will not waver whenever they come to a decision about what they need to do. I can tell you now that these are grounding energies. Pentacles are of the earth, and so they're about you. That's their way. Usually when a person is trying to, pay homage to the sign, what they'll do is they'll color the cards completely with that person's element. And your element is earth. So this is earth, this is earth, this is earth. Everything here is earth. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, boo. Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Really all fantastic cards, and saying, listen, I'm working on grounding myself, and only through being grounded can I be grounded with you. They're also saying you're a source of happiness, you're their wish fulfillment, and together, really, they do see a togetherness for you, which is always a very good surprise in readings with this couple here. Coming back around, if you've not spoken with them, definitely up for a reconciliation, at least according to the cards. Now, whatever happens, that's going to be up to you, because you're saying, oh, but there's a tower moment that we experience. Okay, well, according to the cards, I'm just reading what I'm reading. And hello, Red Cross, judgment, reconciliation in the cards for the both of you. Major shakeup happened, yes, but this is commitment. This is marriage in tarot. It's long term, and this is somebody who certainly wants to be a lot steadier than before. Okay, Capricorn, stick around. End of this reading, end of this video. There is always a motivational.
Okay, well, we're going to get into some of this Kama Sutra. I ain't even downloaded the book yet. I'm trying to do the, y'all know me, I'm spontaneous. And I've been kind of busy all day. I've had a house full all afternoon. So y'all just stick with me for a minute or two while I download it. Just can I find y'all something to listen to on the TV real quick? Yeah, have you checked out the Hollywood Decoded yet? Matter of fact, that's what I do. I play some of that Hollywood Decoded. While I download this book, because I got to purchase it and download it. I tell you, my mind be going 100 miles an hour. Hold on a second. Hold on. Just be patient with me for a little while, boo. I got so much going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 devices, 6 devices at one time. I tell you, that's all that air in my chart. I just be going 100 miles an hour. My mind is always on something, trying to do something. Let's see.
And were being successful in circulating their
Can you hear it?
perception of reality, the Catholic Church, the Roman Church, sent the boys in. So, for instance, one expression of Gnostics were the Cathars in southern France, who were destroyed, at least in the public arena, by the Roman Church. And it culminated in the siege of the castle of Montségur in southern France in 1244, which
I had already done brought it. I just had downloaded it.
Place.
See what I'm talking about? I be doing so much. I don't be knowing what I be moving so fast. I be forgetting what the hell I be doing.
Were the people that ran the.
This is Audible. Kama Sutra. Become a master of the art of lovemaking.
Y'all like that, don't
Tantric
you?
sex, orgasms, sex positions, lesbian, dirty talk, anal play, and sodomy.
Wow. Damn.
Written by Eva Becker.
Whew, I didn't know all that was on here.
Narrated by Chaz Mandela. Introduction. Lovemaking approach. Capturing your adventures offer valuable insight as you progress and help you remember important discoveries. This is a great coaching voice to readers looking for new ways to explore their erotic symphony. This book is vital for couples who want to help each other experience pleasure in any positions. It will make you learn and love sex even more than before.
Okay.
Trust me when I say you will be inspired to take your practice of pleasure to new heights. I meant it. What will make your relationship last is how serious you handle some important things in it. Those things may look too small or unimportant, but they are like seeds planted that germinate to become big trees. When you're connected with someone and your soul is directly towards them, you will often desire to stay close and grow together. Lovemaking is beyond mere expressions of the lips. Rather, it's more towards the experimentation of mind-blowing sex experience. Want to make him stay close with you? You've got to please and satisfy his sex drive. Make your partner think about you each time they feel the urge. Their minds are centered towards you only because you're the only one who quenches their urge. This happens through mind-blowing sex positions and the desire to make it happen with them. Think of a long-lasting relationship. Think of one's satisfying sex drives. This is what the book will give you. You will learn how to grow in love and improve your lovemaking experience. There are places of approaches and there are places of gyrations. You've got to learn your best move into that realm of sexual desire. How to make the information in this book work for you. This book has nothing to do with your fallouts. Rather, it will make you see reasons to push forward in order to get the best in your relationship and lovemaking experience. Ways of approaches and changes during sexual intercourse expound your knowledge of perfect transition. You will learn great sex experience that enables two partners to connect both soul and mind during sex. Unlike books that expose or highlight a person's deficits, and unlike most forms of pornography that exploit or diminish our personal and sexual worth, this book focuses more on qualities you possess that are your ticket to having the best sex possible for you right now, at every stage of your life. These pages will help you find and honor your own sexual homeostasis, that realm of coital comfort that is yours to enjoy alone or with others. Once you have achieved that sexual state of mind, you can expand those boundaries by improving your health, increasing your flexibility, adding to your knowledge and skills, sexual and interpersonal, and by celebrating the way your body feels, moves, and responds during sex. I have divided each chapter into the same subsections, which will help you glissade like a bedroom ballerina, as opposed to a wedding guest doing the chicken dance. Chapter subheadings follow this rhythm. Introduction explains the benefits of each position. Setting the stage gets you ready for the upcoming positions. Warm up in every chapter gets you wet and set.
All right now.
Position 1 starts things off on the right foot or hand. Sometimes the first position is harder than the second, but that's so you don't tire later. Position 2. Transition gets you from position 1 to position 3, and it's the reason you bought this book. It allows your body to make the connections that your mind, reading words and looking at pictures, might not be able to. Position 3 gives you even more pleasure. For lovers of standard transmissions, consider this shifting gear. Crescendo is the final tip that wrings every last drop of joy from the entire combination of the positions and transitions. Brava, bravo, pats you on the back or bum for a job well done. Occasionally, a chapter includes an extra or bonus position. Just as cookbooks offer variations on recipes by substituting one ingredient for another, I suggest what you can leave out or add for a dash more spice in the bedroom. Also, I believe in the importance of closure in a private session, so I end each chapter with a few words of wisdom and encouragement to keep you coming back for more. The role of the mind. Position your mind in a stable state. Focus your attention on what you want and how to get the best through it. Sexual intercourse connected to the mind brings out the most perfect orgasm. You don't want to joke with your mind unless you aren't desiring a perfect sex experience. If you long for more satisfying gyration, you need a concentrated attention to drive your partner crazy. This happens through a total attention of the mind towards sexual pleasure. Start amazing sexual arousal by talking to your partner. If you ask people what is a 4-letter word for intercourse that ends in the letter K, I bet several of them would stumble over the word fuck.
Wow.
They are no way near the answer. The correct answer is T-A-L-K. The goal of intercourse is to come together, not to come together. While reading through this book, I want you to take breaks and put it down. To have sex, yes, but also to discuss the emotions and ideas that the words and pictures stimulate. Ask your partner to consider alternate positions and suggest ways to make a standing vaginal position work as an anal position on the couch. So, grab your baton, whether it's a vibrating sex toy or a real-life penis,
All right now.
and create a sexual gyration with your partner and build a strong relationship you desire. Chapter 1. Classic Sex Positions. The different position taken up by partners during an intercourse is called sex positions. In general, intercourse involves penetration of a person's body by another. This is the core connection of any relationship. However, it may also be non-penetrative. Check some best positions you can take up while having sex to make your partner get perfect orgasm very fast. Some of these positions can control ejaculation and orgasm, thereby making the partners last for a longer time in bed. Spooning in a sexy manner. The sex positions. Spooning in a sexy manner. When we talk about the best sex position, it is a position which increases the level of intimacy between partners and both the partners spoon and snuggle each other. The woman lies down on her side and the man comes close to her from behind. This is how the position is assumed. For stimulating the woman, men make use of their hands or may simply hug or snuggle. The man should not move in and out and should remain within the woman, making gentle rocking motion and stimulating her G-spot. This is the best way of attaining an orgasm. Sex spooning is a way of having sex which gives rise to high level of passion. Woman sitting on top of the man. This is a big favorite of several men and women. In this position, the women are in absolute control. If you are looking for deep penetration, then this is the ideal one. This position can be taken up either in a bed or chair or anywhere you feel comfortable. The man sits whereas the woman straddles him. Hence, the partners can be face to face. This is also one of the easiest positions to take up. The total control on speed, motion, and angle rests on the women who make use of their legs and arms in order to increase the velocity of movements. Women may sway forward and backward, making soft rubbing motions in the place of the standard up and down. Maximum pleasure may be achieved by testing various postures and speeds. Doing it the doggy way. This is a doggy sex position. Doing it the doggy way. The name doggy style is not very appropriate, but we are using it this time, as everyone knows this position by the name. This position gives a lot of pleasure to both the man and woman, but is not so high in terms of intimacy. The woman gets up on all fours and the man kneels behind her. This position allows for very deep penetration. This also can be done when a woman bends over any table or the edge of the bed with the man standing just behind her. Rocking in a slow manner. You should make use of a recliner seat or rocking chair to make the best of this particular sex position. The woman stays on top of the man with her legs wrapped around him or the arms of the chair. This helps in gaining more control over the situation. The rocking movement of the chair assists in penetrating more deeply. This also provides greater amount of stimulation without having to put in much effort by either of the two partners. Reverted cowgirl. This particular sex position happens best when the woman stays on top of the man and in a reversed way. The woman should try and put her legs together with her feet lying flat in between the legs of the man in place of straddling him. Having the legs together in place of having them apart gives rise to several benefits by making the fit tighter and giving a more intense feeling. The woman may lean either backward or forward, thus altering the penetration angle to increase the stimulation of G-spot or thereby producing an extraordinary orgasm. Having a leg up. This usually happens when the woman is up and the man is down. Having a leg up. For attaining this pose, the woman has to lie down on her side. One of her legs should be over the man's shoulder and another one needs to be in between his legs. This is an acrobatic position. This requires the woman to do a lot of twisting and stretching to achieve the greatest amount of pleasure. However, the results are totally worth every bit of effort that is put in for achieving it. The missionary pose. It is a very popular position when it comes to the best sex positions. It is also the most commonly adopted one. Many men and women still consider the missionary pose to be one of the best that they have ever tried. In this particular pose, the woman lies down and the man stays on top of her. The man does most of the work here. Different levels of penetration can be attained when the woman alters her leg position or angle of the body. This gives rise to various types of sensations until both the partners attain the particular angle leading to the highest amount of pleasure. Wheelbarrow in a seated. This position is similar to that of carrying a wheelbarrow. Hence, you must have already developed an idea about the real pose from the name itself. This pose is not a very easy one. The man can sit down on a chair edge, bed, or any other place, and the woman may reach out to the floor with her hands and straddle the man backwards. The woman won't be having any form of support from the man while doing it, and needs to hold herself up and use her arms in this activity. Hence, this calls for a high amount of upper body strength of the woman. Flexing forward. This position should be tried only if the woman has the adequate level of body flexibility. While having sex in this way, both the legs of the woman rest on the shoulder of the man, thus allowing for different angles and depths of penetration. You may adjust the comfort level and pleasure depending on the flexibility of the woman partner or how much the man leans forward. Doggy style in a modified manner. Doggy style has always been one of the best sex positions, followed by different men and women. However, certain modifications need to be made in order to make it the number one. The woman may lie down on her stomach and gently uplift her rear to let the man enter her. The man might prop himself by using his hands while being in a push-up position, or he may lie on the woman's top. Pillows can be placed under the woman's stomach if it becomes uncomfortable having sex like this. Following this, face-down configuration increases the friction, thus resulting in an explosive orgasm. Chapter 2. The best sex positions during pregnancy. Women think of sex as taboo during pregnancy. Indeed, it is hard to picture an expectant mom as a sexual being. However, sex is an important part of a couple's life and should not be feared or avoided even during pregnancy. Several questions might be running in your head, such as, is it safe? Will it hurt the baby? Will it be uncomfortable? These are normal questions. Be informed that medical practitioners preach that pregnant women have nothing to worry about because sex during pregnancy is very safe. If you can take advantages of the best sex positions during pregnancy, it will not hurt you or the baby. In fact, it can be done until your water breaks. Some doctors even recommend it to their patients to help have an easy labor process. However, if you have pregnancy complications, it is better to abstain from sex. These include possible miscarriage, preeclampsia, and placenta previa. But if you and your partner are healthy, no one will stop you from having sex. For the first trimester, there is really no problem with having a normal intercourse. However, as your belly begins to swell, you will need to find a good position to avoid being awkward and uncomfortable. Now that you are pregnant, you need to remember that whatever you do, you have to ensure that you are taking the pressure off your abdomen. Here are the best sex positions during pregnancy. Woman on top. While your partner lies down on the bed, you can straddle him and control the depth and frequency of the thrusting. Sideways. You and your partner lie on your sides, one facing the other. This position is very intimate because you see each other face to face. Spooning. You and your partner will also lie on your side. The difference is that your partner is behind you while facing your back. The point of entry will be from the rear. This is a very popular position, especially during the last few months of pregnancy. Sitting. Your partner can sit on a sturdy chair while you straddle him. This is also an intimate position as you face each other. Rear entry. Also known as the dog style, and is usually the favorite of pregnant women because it allows deep penetration. You will get down on all fours, similar to a dog's standing position, and you can use pillows to support your breasts and stomach. Your partner will then stand or kneel behind you and enters from the rear. Chapter 3. Oral sex position for quick orgasm. Oral sex is considered as one of the most thrilling parts of lovemaking.
That's what I'm talking about.
Whether you choose to do it regularly or occasionally, the fact that it can bring great pleasure in a romantic relationship cannot be denied. Partners can make oral sex more enjoyable.
You're damn right.
There are certain best oral sex positions that will help you bring out more pleasure and satisfaction from it. It is advisable to use different positions alternately so that the stuff will not be boring for both parties. Using varieties will be very exciting for both men and women. There really is no special position for oral sex. The only thing that is important is you should avoid straining the neck of the one who is in control, the one performing the oral sex. On the other hand, the one who receives it should be positioned where he or she can be comfortable while enjoying the moment of orgasm. The best fellatio positions. Giving oral sex to a man.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That equal give and take, that reciprocity. You want to be pleased, you want to be pleasured, I do too.
Fellatio can drive men wild in bed. Every man loves to receive it. In fact, many of them like and enjoy it more than the actual penetration. Do you want your man to enjoy it more? One of the best things that you can do is to alternately use the following best oral sex positions while doing it. Be on your knees. Do it while kneeling. The man can stand, sit, or lie down. Men like this position not just because it can deliver great sensation, but it also gives them a sense of control and domination. If you are going to use this position, make sure that the place where you would kneel down is not hard. Come from the side. Men enjoy this oral position a lot because it will allow you to perform oral sex deeply. Experiment on both sides so that you will discover which side of him is more sensitive. Try the reciprocal position, otherwise known as 69. Here, both of you will orally pleasure each other at the same time. Men love it. Women do too. Increase her excitement while receiving your tongue by using these best oral sex positions alternately. Legs up. This is the most widely used position among couples. The woman lies down with raised legs. You can hold those legs if you wish, or make her hold them while you blend handworks with cunnilingus. This position will give you easy access to her vulva, and playing with her vagina then will give her extreme pleasure. Backward. Invert your body and position yourself at the end of the bed where her head and legs are set. You can add variations to this position that would make her guess what you are going to do next. Doggy style. This is something kinkier as you will do it from behind her. It can be truly exciting because it will make her feel what you are doing to her, but she will see it less because you are positioned at her back. You can move the world with the tip of your tongue. Oral sex, when properly done, can drive your partner really nuts. Chapter 4. Anal sex positions and G-spot. Anal sex can be quite new to some people. Some men may not be aware about how it feels to have his dick inside.
Well, ain't that some goddamn shit?
Some men may not be aware about how it feels.
Goddamn trip ones just came back, and I've been seeing them damn ones all day. Now that's my fault. Because I wasn't following my intuition.
Partner's ass and vice versa. In this case, it will surely be exciting to try something new when it comes to sex by doing the anal fuck. To do it with added fun and excitement, you can work on various positions, thus making every penetration easier and more pleasurable. It is advisable to use a condom when doing the anal sex with your partner. You can also do it skin to skin if you want to. It will all be up to your preference. Here are some positions and tips that you and your partner can make use of to boost your sex life. Doggy style. This is so far the most common anal sex position as it gets the ass ready for some hardcore actions. You can be on your knees, or you can stand beside the bed and pound her ass from there. Spooning. This can be done with the woman lying on her side. On the other hand, you will also lie by your side behind her and penetrate her ass while you're in that position. For easier access, You can lift her leg with one of your hands. Your free hand can grasp for her breast and play with it while pumping from behind. Missionary. This is like the typical woman lying on her back and the man pumping on top position. The difference, however, is that instead of penetrating the vagina, the ass will receive the dick. To make the woman enjoy this more, you can play with her clitoris or breasts while doing some pumping tricks. If you want more enjoyment, you can ask her to pleasure herself by playing with her nipples and stroking her clitoris as you move in and out of her vagina. It will surely heighten your imagination to see her doing such stuffs while enjoying the feel of her vagina. At the same time, she will likely experience multiple and screaming orgasms. Sitting. You can sit at the corner of the bed, on a chair with no armrest, on a sofa, on the stairs, or anywhere where you can sit comfortably. Facing the opposite direction, she will sit on your dick and let her ass be penetrated. Then, she will start to move like a cowgirl riding her horse. Since she is the one moving, you can let your hands rest on her breasts and concentrate on them with the aim to give her more pleasure. Standing. You can do anal sex while standing. Simply make her lean on the back support of a chair, against the wall, or anywhere where it's possible. You can force your way into her ass while she is on her feet. Your hands can be rested on her hips, or you can hold her shoulders or arms if you want a deeper and stronger penetration. G-spot orgasm and sex positions. As you know, you will be able to satisfy your lady a lot better if you can give her mind-blowing G-spot orgasm. You will make your sex life more perfect if you can do so. However, you may not know how you can do it. As a matter of fact, there are some ways you can do in order to stimulate her G-spot. When the sex positions are concerned, there are some positions which can stimulate the G-spot effectively. Using these positions will help to promote G-spot orgasm. You can learn a lot about this subject from the video Women Orgasm, G-spot. At the same time, you should also read the following so that you can discover more about these sex positions. The sex positions for G-spot stimulation missionary. This is probably the most popular and at the same time the most basic position. Most people will have tried missionary before. However, you may not know that this is also a very good position to stimulate the G-spot. In fact, some people will be very reluctant to use this position since they think that it is too basic. However, the advantage of missionary is that you will have eye contact with your partner. This will also help to stimulate her emotionally. Woman on top. This is also a very common and popular sex position. Of course, it is also good for stimulating the G-spot. A lot of men love this sex position. Some women love it very much. This is because they will become the one who controls when having sex. You should try to explore this more with your lady. Man standing or kneeling. There are also women who love this sex position very much. Again, it is a perfect way to stimulate the G-spot. To do this, your lady will lie on her back on a table and you will be standing beside the table. You should try this position if you have never tried it before. You will certainly find it really amazing. One last word is that you will need to keep exploring with her in order to give her mind-blowing G-spot orgasm. You have to encourage her to tell you her feelings, otherwise it will be difficult for you to improve. Chapter 5. Best sex positions to get pregnant. There are many couples around the world who are longing to have their first babies. There are also some who are working on having their next. However, a huge percentage of these people are often frustrated because conceiving does not easily come. There are a lot of reasons why a woman would not get pregnant. There could also be a lot of factors that are causing the problem. This doesn't mean, though, that the couple who are in this situation should give up. You should keep on trying and consider different things to eventually come up with success. You and your partner's position in sex plays an important role in conception if one or both of you have misses in fertility. If you want to start conceiving after a few days, you should do the best sex positions that will enable the sperm cells to be deposited the closest possible way to the woman's cervix. This means that you will need to opt for the best position to get pregnant. If conceiving comes hard, you should avoid using positions like standing up, woman on top, doggy style, sitting, and bending over. They will make it hard for the sperm cells to reach the cervix and would even make a huge sum of it to leak out of the vagina. If you are not experiencing difficulty in getting pregnant, even these positions may not hinder conception, but if you are encountering problems, then the possibility of getting pregnant will be taken away by these, as the sperm of the man will not be able to flow to the uterus. Here are the best positions that will encourage conception. Missionary. No need to do stunts just to ensure that the sperm will be heading towards the right direction. Missionary sex position is among the best and most interesting sex positions to get pregnant in the most perfect way. You can also place your buttocks on a pillow to ensure that your partner's penis will fully penetrate your vagina. Your knees should be raised. Avoid lying down with your legs forming a V shape on the bed. They should be raised. You should also move your hips and pump towards him to help him penetrate deeper. You can also ask your partner to push your legs toward your breasts. This will also allow deeper penetration of the penis and will automatically lift your hips. After the intercourse, do not stand up immediately. Stay on a lying position for about 20 to 30 minutes to allow the sperm to travel without hindrance. Roll over. If you have any suspicion that your uterus is positioned differently, you should try to roll over after the intercourse. This will help the sperm reach the uterus, which may be in rare arrangement. Of course, there are also other factors to consider if you want to get pregnant, like timing, fertility periods, and so on. However, the first factor that contributes to pregnancy is the delivery of the sperm cells into your womb. Your male must not be drunk or tired during the intercourse because he will lack stamina. He should also make it a point to stimulate you because it's quite important to enjoy the sexual act to increase the chance of conceiving. Sex after hysterectomy. There have always been questions about sex after hysterectomy. In fact, there is no point to have no sex after a hysterectomy. According to experts, sex life after hysterectomy should remain the same as before the surgery. In some cases, it will even be better. In a research conducted by School of Medicine Study, University of Maryland, it was shown that, after hysterectomy, expectees increased by 10%, frequency of orgasm increases by 9%, experiencing stronger orgasm, women will also have less pain during intercourse. There are even researches showing that sex desire of women increases after hysterectomy. Some people may ask, what are the best sex positions after hysterectomy? In fact, there should not be much difference between the so-called best sex positions before and after hysterectomy. The key is to test and communicate. Best sex positions after hysterectomy. Although the best sex positions after hysterectomy should be tested yourselves and no one can tell you without your own experience and experiments, there are also some cautions right after the surgery. If pain is experienced during sexual intercourse, it may be because the short vagina required by the surgery. In this case, the position of being on top may help, because a woman can control the penetration in this case. Besides, deep penetration can also lead to discomfort after the early few weeks of surgery. If this happens, changing the angle of penetration will probably help. However, you can only find this angle yourselves. This is why only you yourselves can tell what are the best sex positions after hysterectomy. All the discomfort will normally disappear after 6 weeks when the vagina fully heals. From this, you will know that you will need to try yourselves in order to find the best workable ways for you. As discussed before, the key is always communication. As a woman, if you feel discomfort during sex after hysterectomy, you should tell your partner. Both of you can discuss and find the best solutions so that there will be no feeling of discomfort at all. As a man, you should understand your spouse has just undergone a surgery, and you should allow some time for her to fully recover. The best sex positions after hysterectomy are indeed the ones you discover after discussions and experiments. You need to learn and try different possibilities in order to search for the best one. There are views that after hysterectomy, anxiety connected to the possibility of pregnancy is no longer there. A woman can really relax and enjoy the intimacy with her partner. To this end, it should be easier to learn and try new sex positions. Chapter 6. Stimulating the male G-spot. There has been a lot of attention paid to the woman's G-spot. There is little doubt that you have heard or at least read about this part of the woman's body and how stimulation to this area can drive a woman wild. What you have likely heard far less about is the male's G-spot equivalent and the role that it can play in making his orgasm explosive. Quite often, men are encouraged to get their prostate checked because this is a part of the body where cancer commonly strikes. Well, while most of the information that men receive about the prostate is negative, all of it is not. Did you also know that the prostate is also the man's G-spot? Probably not. Many men don't. This may be to their detriment. Just as the equivalent part of a woman's body can turn up the heat in the bedroom for them, it can do the same for men. It simply comes down to finding where it is and then stimulating it. The prostate is quite easy to locate. To find it, lie on your back and raise your legs. Now feel in the area around your anus. Don't press too hard and be careful not to tighten up. Grab some lubrication and enter the anus with your finger. Once you have entered around 2 inches, you should feel a small bump. This is the spot. It may take some time before you are comfortable with the sensation or even the act of finding and stimulating it. However, if you are interested in exploring this, it is better that you find it first so that you are able to provide solid guidance and direction to your partner. You should try stroking it yourself so that you can determine if you like it or not. No sense of asking your spouse to get involved if you find that this is not something that you will enjoy. It is important that you use some sort of lubrication, as this will make it easier to find, reach, and pleasure. Try different types of pressure. You may want to hold your finger against the prostate, or have your partner do it, or you may want to use a thrusting motion. It may take a few tries before you are able to decide if this type of action is for you. You will also need to check with your partner to see if she is up for it. This will likely be new for both of you, and it is important that each party feels comfortable. As stated earlier, you are either already quite familiar with the female G-spot, or at least know that it exists. Well, men have an equivalent part of their anatomy that when stroked the right way can make orgasms much more powerful. Once you and your pattern become adept at locating it, you can ask her to stimulate it during sex. If you find that you both enjoy it, it may be worth adding to your sexual bag of tricks. The best ways to last longer on bed during sex. I wanted to take a little of my time to share with you 10 tips on how to last longer in bed. Number 1, think of her. The last thing you should try to do is get off. There are two of you having sex, and it isn't all about you. For a woman to orgasm, you have to invest a lot more time and concentration.
Aries. What else? This person is very unstable. Yeah, it could be a Virgo for some of y'all. Be a Virgo, you can have Virgo in your chart. Yeah. Yeah, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Something that could definitely be over, but wow, this is nice. What the hell is going on? What is this, Leo? So 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Sun. So definitely building a legacy here, building your wealth here. Definitely a lot of abundance coming in for you. Could be a start of a family. Some of you guys could be getting married, starting a family. Okay, I feel like something's going to make you very happy about your relationship or a relationship that you could be in. All right. Could be a windfall of money coming in for some of you. There could be something going on with children as well. But I see something good coming in. Yeah, the devil. There's something that you're trying to keep, though. There's some toxic energy here. Okay. And I feel like you're shining a light on something. You figure something out here. All right. Let's see. What else? Okay, 6 of Cups. Yeah, something about children. So you could be setting, I'm hearing setting ground rules with your children or about your damn children. Okay, because I feel like somebody got you fucked up. This Emperor in reverse, whoever the fuck it is. 6 of Cups is definitely, somebody here that could be acting very immature, very childish. I feel like you're speaking for your children too because they can't, obviously they can't speak for themselves if they're young. You know, it's like they need somebody to speak up for them. So I feel like you're doing what's in the best interest of your child. You could be asking your child questions or you're skeptical about some things that they're doing. Maybe when they're with this fucking loser, I don't know. But let's see. Or you could be cutting off somebody just from your past, somebody that you have past lives with or you've done this shit with before. Okay. Somebody, this person, whoever this is, they could have been doing some type of spell work or they could be, but I feel like this is you standing in your power. This is you trying to remain still and strong in your power. Okay, there could be fear around this though, feeling overwhelmed or somebody trying to throw you off here is what I'm getting to. Okay, so let's see, what else for Leo? Yeah, the moon in reverse. So yeah, breaking out of your fear, moving away from fears, anxieties, anything that was stressing you out. Something here has been revealed, possibly a secret has been revealed. Okay, about somebody or something in particular. Could be done with the Cancer Pisces. And I feel like now you're ready for a new beginning. Now that something has been revealed, I feel like you set boundaries and you moved on, or you're going to be. What else? Page of Cups. Yeah, something about a damn child. Something about a child. This person is very childish. They could be trying to come in and apologize, but I feel like they just want control. That's all that they're doing. They just want control over you. Could be because they're broke and shit like that. This person knows that you have control now. You're in control. Because I feel like you were very nice to this person. You were trying to be very fair. Queen of Swords, very like sincere. And I feel like you're going to continue to be sincere, but you're not playing with this person. Yeah, 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands. And they've been trying to abuse. They've been taking you for granted this whole time because you speak up for yourself. You're not going to let anybody like try to control you. So this person could be trying to like come back and apologize or tell you something. All right, this has something to do with you and this person is in your damn child. But what else? For Leo. Keep getting this shit for y'all. Yeah, Ace of Cups. So new love here could be coming in. Or this is just you doing this shadow work. So you could be going through a dark night of the soul or strong or a shadow period here where you're learning how to stand up for yourself or speak up or speak out. Because I feel like this person, they've been trying to control you by doing, I don't know what the fuck they've been trying to do. But there's a new beginning coming. The Empress at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you took back your power. Taurus, Libra energy, you can have that somewhere in your chart. But yeah, I feel like you stood up for yourself. You stood up for yourself. This person knows that you're the fucking Empress. And I feel like that's why they've been trying to test you or to see if you would stand up for yourself. They think you're some type of punk or something like that. This is a loser. They want to test your gangster. That's what the fuck they're doing. Testing your gangster. Yeah. That's exactly what they're doing. They want to see you get out of character. And I feel like you're not. I feel like you're doing something, you're speaking with grace, or you're probably just not even speaking at all. But when you have to, I feel like you're going to let this person know what the fuck it is and what it's not. You don't give a fuck no more because they showed you who they were. And you're not scared of their ass or nothing like that. Just period. Let me write something down. Hold on. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm writing something down for I forget. All right. So, what's this Queen of Swords doing? What is this Queen of Swords doing? Spirit for Leo. What's this Queen of Swords doing? Some of you guys need to release some emotions here. Queen of Swords talk about repressed emotions or sadness. I feel like there's a situation here that does make you feel a little bit sad, but you have to be strong. I feel like you have to be strong for your children. I feel like you have to be strong for yourself in order to keep pushing. But some of you guys need to go sit somewhere and just cry and release the built up emotions that you're dealing with when it comes down to this. I feel like you're trying to figure out why the fuck somebody betrayed you or why the fuck they keep acting like this. And it's kind of like making you feel away. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Yeah, why somebody betrayed you. So you could be healing the Temperance. There's peace and harmony being restored in your life. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius, but I'm definitely getting like somebody here was out to betray you or they did hurt you. They stabbed you in the back a lot. And I feel like now you're questioning, like now that something has came out or this energy has come out about this person, about that's what that's what they've been doing this whole time. It's like, well, damn, I've been dealing with you for years. Like, because you even had a child with this person, so it's like, was it your whole like agenda to like keep me stuck with your stupid ass? I feel like that's what you guys should be trying to like heal from this situation, but it's like you have to be strong at the same time. People just do too fucking much. I don't know what be wrong with people. What's this Queen of Swords right here? Okay, the Chariot in reverse. Yeah. It's like you're questioning why the fuck somebody's being forceful with you or aggressive with you, or somebody could be trying to coerce you into doing something. And I need, Spirit wants you to like, I was going to say, I need you to. So maybe, yeah, I do need you to stand in your power. Like, stand in your power, speak your truth. Don't let nobody try to coerce you into doing shit. The Chariot in reverse, we talk about an obstacle here has been blocking your path. Something here has been blocking you. It could be something here that you're needing to touch on, something about your inner child as well. You're needing to like heal something in regards to that. Okay, something about your emotions. I feel like you're trying to forgive somebody, but you can't. It's hard for you to forgive someone. That could be what's blocking you. You could be feeling a bit like resentment, a little bit bitter towards this person. Because look what they're doing. I don't like seeing the Emperor in reverse. I feel like that's somebody that's just, I don't know, but I feel like you feel a certain type of way about this person, and there's a need to heal from that. This could be feeling like a loss of direction here, so maybe you just don't know where to go right now. What's this? The Queen of Swords with the Chariot in reverse. You don't know how to deal. Yeah, wow. Queen of Swords coming out again. Okay, Spirit, give me more about this Queen of Swords, please. What's this Queen of Swords needing to do? I feel like Spirit is just telling you to stand in your truth. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, stay grounded. Keep working on your finances here. I feel like you're questioning what's the next step, what's the next move. Okay, and I feel like Spirit just wants you to go with the flow. Keep moving forward, and you're going to get your answers along the way, because you could be kind of like skeptical about some shit. or you're trying to figure some shit out. But I feel like you're intelligent. You have the answers. The answers lie within you. All right. I know y'all don't want to hear that shit, or you don't like hearing it because it's like, well, damn, it's still not an answer. But I feel like you're going to get the answers as you move forward. There's just a need for you right now to stand your ground, speak your truth, work on your finances. There's something about you being a mother too, something about your motherhood, or maybe your own mother is significant here. What's this Ace of Wands? Yeah, Two of Cups. This is Ace of Wands with the Two of Cups. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. So for some of you, you could have even been scared to go towards a new relationship, a new partnership here, because this person, whoever the fuck this person is, they've been trying to like control your love life in a way, or trying to like keep tabs on you or keep holding on to you through different kind of tactics. I don't know what kind of tactics, but I just feel like they've been trying to like abuse their position with you. Because I feel like as long as you're single, this person like feels like they have control. But as soon as it's like they don't want you to take the focus off of them. So I don't know what's going on here. But the Two of Cups with the Knight of Swords, there could be a relationship here or a partnership that could be coming in or is taking off really quickly or fast. All right, this could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Somebody could be coming to see you or traveling to see you here. Yeah, it's like you're dating somebody or you're getting ready to get taken out on a date. And I feel like, yeah, somebody feels ignored by you because you're dating somebody else, or yeah, you stop being scared to move on with your fucking life. And I feel like you have to cut this person off and they don't like that. So now that's a situation that you're having to deal with. Five of Swords, Ace of Swords. You're seeing past the illusions. I feel like you have clarity about what somebody has been trying to do. Person is like a bully, or they've been trying to like assault you, or you know, some stupid shit. But I feel like Five of Swords with the Ace of Swords is you standing up for yourself as well. This is you. You don't have. I feel like you don't have good communication with this person because I mean they're trying to control you. So it's like y'all always going to hit that barrier. There's always going to be a communication barrier because whatever you say, they probably don't want to hear it. It's too real for them. They don't like it. They're a narcissist. Whoever this is, they don't want to hear you talk. They just want to say what they need to say and you to abide by their fucking rules. And I feel like, bitch, have you lost your mind? What's this Emperor in reverse? Okay, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they're probably gonna have to pay you child support. Somebody's gonna have to pay up, pay something, give something back. Okay, this person could need a job here. Or this could be somebody at your job doing this. This could be a work, love, romance, or something like that. Yeah, it's like they for the Six of Pentacles here, when it's in reverse, it talks about having power or authority. But it's upright. So I feel like now you have the power, you have the say so. But this person does, like, they could be trying to abuse their position of authority with you by giving you gifts. I feel like this is the type of person that gives you shit and takes it back when something doesn't go their way. Okay, they could definitely be taking you for granted here. They want to like give you something or be kind. This could be them trying to be kind to you here. Yeah, is what I'm getting. If it's not actually giving you something, it's them being kind to you to take back their power or the power that they thought that they had with you. To balance something else so that way they can get back in where they fit in. Bitch, you don't fit in nowhere over here. Your time is up. I feel like this person needs to understand that and get that to their thick skull. What's the Emperor in reverse with the Six of Pentacles? You guys should be saying 666. Yeah, the Magician. Yeah, they want to have some type of power over you. And I feel like you took your power back. You took your fucking power back. The Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. Yeah, Ten of Swords. This person is a damn loser. The Devil, the Moon. Yeah, they could work with dark entities. They could. I don't know. I feel like they're a very dark person, but you know. What's the Six of Pentacles right here? Yeah, Six of Swords. Trouble heading your way. Trouble coming. They're trying to keep you stuck or trapped. That's what their plan is. Their plan is to kind of like get their power back again because they feel powerless. I feel like they feel helpless now because you took your power back and that made them be powerless. So they were energy vampire. They were feeding off of your energy. They're a narcissist. This person is a narcissist and they're stuck. They feel trapped. They don't know how to like get you to like put your guards back down or get you to be kind again. I feel like you would never fuck with this person ever again. But I feel like karma is real, so you're not being a bitch, but you could be. Spirit knows you could be, but Spirit is telling you to calm down and keep your cool. I feel like Spirit has a sense of humor. Spirit is not all like you gotta be holier than thou type of shit. Where people think that that's the case, it's not. Spirit knows what you're feeling. They know what you're gonna do before you do it. Your angels, your spirit guides, like they have everything planned out. But this person, they definitely are trying to be nice to keep you stuck or to keep you trapped. And I feel like they're mad. They're trying to escape something. They're trying to escape something that they did by being nice to you or like, and I feel like they're getting frustrated because they know that you don't give a fuck. You know that that's a tactic now. So they're exposed for being a narcissist. And this is you standing your fucking ground. Six of Swords in reverse is definitely you standing your ground, speaking your truth. Okay, I feel like they feel overwhelmed and they're seeing like there's a lack of progress here with what they try to do. This person could be unstable as well. They don't have like, it could be unstable, especially mentally, but it could be financially, they're unstable. Okay, what's the Magician? Yeah, King of Swords. Yeah, you and this person do not fuck with each other. King of Swords with the Queen of Swords. I feel like there needs to be communication in some sense, especially if y'all have kids, but that's it. I feel like you're keeping it strictly business, bitch. Strictly about these kids and strictly about this money. That's it. If you have to deal with this person as far as them giving you something for your children or something like that. This could be your boss here. It's like, bitch, just give me my last paycheck or give me what I need. Don't fucking play with my money type shit or something like that. But yeah, there could be a court situation going on. This person could be like in the military too, or they could work in the legal system. But I feel like for some of you, there's like a legal proceeding or something going on here within a court case is going to help you gain power and strength back. Because I feel like this person has been causing trouble. Yeah, you and this person did not fuck with each other. And I feel like you only stopped fucking with them because they showed you who the fuck they really were. They showed you that they didn't fuck with you first. It's like they were jealous of you or envious of you or trying to like control you in a way. Now they trying to be nice, bitch. Take that shit. I keep getting this shit in everybody's fucking reading. These damn parent figures, baby daddy, baby mama, your damn family. People are insane. What's the Hermit? Yeah, the Judgment. Yeah, you made your decision. I feel like you're keeping quiet now. You're doing your inner work. You're not thinking about this bitch at all. Just period. The Judgment. Yeah, this could be you needing to learn how to forgive too. Because I feel like you're having a hard time forgiving this person for what the fuck they did. So this is you also needing to make a decision here. Going through a spiritual awakening. So definitely this is you ascending. This is you learning how to stand in your truth and be authentic and say how the fuck you feel without being a bitch about it. Learning how to balance that fiery, that passionate energy when somebody pisses you off. Okay, and learning how to still lead with grace and say what the fuck you have to say, right? But the Judgment is definitely an awakening. I feel like it's forgiveness. Somebody here could want your forgiveness. What's the Hermit with the Judgment? Yeah, the Emperor. Now the Emperor is upright. Ciao, please. I can't with these people shape-shifting, bro. This is like ridiculous. Excuse me. Aries energy. Excuse me. Who is Emperor right here? Who's this Emperor? I feel like Spirit, yeah, the Hermit again. Wow, it could be a Virgo, Aries energy. Somebody that has strong Virgo or strong Aries in their chart. What's this Emperor with this Hermit? The Page of Swords. Somebody here that's watching you. For some of you, this Emperor right here is a false twin or false person in your life that you have a child with. Then there's somebody that's your actual person here. I feel like you're learning what toxic masculinity is, because this person has a toxic masculine, like they feel like they're an alpha man or that they're alpha or they it's like they're very insecure. They seek validation. They want attention. They don't care about what's on the inside. They care about more so what's on the outside. And so this person is like a person that seeks attention. They seek validation. They are very narcissistic. They have misplaced. They feel like that's what makes them a man, or that's what makes them a real man or real woman or something like that. And it's not. I feel like that makes them a fucking loser. And they're seeing that. They need to do that work because that shit is not cute. And I feel like you're tired of dealing with this shit. So I feel like Leo, you have a mirror up to somebody. You show somebody exactly who they are by you standing your ground, by you speaking your truth. I feel like this person's character is showing, their true sense, their true essence of who they are is showing, and it's like they don't like it. So I feel like they're having to watch, or they're having to do the work on themselves because there's something about them that's misplaced. Like they have this problem with you, but it's because you're standing your truth and you're not going to let them run you over or run you in the ground or make you feel no type of way. And I feel like you standing your ground finally is like making them see something about themselves that they don't like. I feel like this person needs to do this work. For others of you, this is like, I feel like spirit is telling you to forgive. Just go ahead and forgive this person and move forward, right? Just learn this lesson, pay your swords, and move on. Because this person here, I don't know if they're a player, they play mind games and shit like that. I feel like they just want your fucking attention. Yeah, because they're burdened or they're stressed. This is you being direct with the page of swords. This is you being direct and speaking your truth towards this person. And it's causing them to like see something about themselves that I feel like they really don't like. What's the Emperor? It's forcing them to see the shadow side of themselves. Okay, Queen of Wands. A lot of people. So it could be multiple people in your energy that need to. It could be this damn Aries. It could be a woman or man. Doesn't matter. But I feel like, yeah, this is you. I feel like this is you standing in your power, standing in your truth. You're not going to be played with here. And they know that. I feel like they're seeing you stand up for yourself or speak up for yourself, and you're not backing down. And I feel like you're not saying anything to this person unless they say something to you. You don't have shit to say to this person. I feel like if you have to see them, it's like you get what you get and you leave. It's nothing like sitting down trying to work something out. I feel like you're done doing that. And so you made the decision to learn this karmic lesson and do this shadow work. Some of you guys are going through a dark night of the soul. Yeah, a tower. It's like you're going within too. So this situation here is teaching you something about yourself as well. Facing your fears. What's the Six of Cups? I feel like this person, some of you guys are studying psychology. You're very wise. You can see through the veil of other people. Some of you guys need to wear something to protect your crown. So like wear a hat or a scarf, or wrap your hair around, put your little scarf on. If you're a woman, you have hair, whatever, and you're trying to keep a cute hairstyle, your little scarf, whatever. Put that shit on your head. I don't know, to protect your crown, because this person could be trying to play with that, or they could have. Protect your mental space, your head space. Okay, yeah, Ace of Cups coming again. So a soulmate. So you guys could be connecting to a soulmate. For some of you, it's your twin. For others of you, it's just a past life soulmate here that you're connecting with. There could be a new love in the form of a past life soulmate that could be coming in, or they're already here. Because I do see Two of Cups. There's a relationship here that's taking off quickly or moving fast. For some of you, you're pregnant. Okay, congratulations if you are, or you're trying to get pregnant. I feel like now could be a fertile time for you to do so. But there's a new beginning that's going to be very emotionally fulfilling. It's going to make you happy. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Something about your kids, your family, your children. Some of you guys could be starting a new family or creating a new family with somebody else. Because I feel like you got a child with this bitch. Some of you do have a child with this hoe. And you're trying to get rid of them because they in your energy causing problems. They just don't like you. And I feel like you don't give a fuck. You don't like them either. This energy is getting on my nerves. For real. Yeah, but I feel like you're finally going to be happy again. Okay, or I feel like you are, but I feel like this situation has really drove you up the wall. Like, I feel like you're tired of dealing with this person or this situation. What's the Moon in reverse? Some of you guys could definitely be starting a family, though, with a past life soulmate. Maybe you already met this person. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. What's the moon in reverse with the Two of Pentacles? Okay, Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, something is coming out. I say coming about. Something is coming out about somebody that's just fucking miserable. Somebody that's very immature, very childish, very much so a hater is what I'm getting to. Nine of Cups is just like something could be coming out about some type of addictions here too. Somebody could have addictions. They could drink a lot, or they overindulge in different kind of drugs or something like that. They could have addiction issues, or they're addicted to like being a fucking narcissist. This is like somebody's dreams not coming true. This is shattered hopes, dreams, wishes, whatever this is not going to be granted. Okay, to somebody because of how they act. I feel like somebody's just nasty. They're mean. They're really mean. They're unkind. They're greedy. They're selfish. They want their cake and they eat it too. Two of Pentacles. Somebody's miserable. That's all this is, just lack of fulfillment. They're miserable. I don't know if they're miserable without you. They see that you're in a relationship here that you're happy in. I feel like you're fine. It's this person, yeah, they just want to look for arguments and pick fights and shit. Yeah, this person is so unhappy. They have a low self-esteem, so this very arrogant energy. Yeah, Three of Swords. What's the Nine of Cups in reverse? Yeah, Three of Swords. Libra energy could be dealing with a Libra. Yeah, somebody's like devastated. They're sad about something. That a relationship here is taken off or that you've moved on. Yeah, somebody in your family for some of you. What's the Two of Pentacles? Yeah, Four of Cups. They feel ignored. Somebody feels rejected. They're mad because they missed this opportunity. And I feel like that's the secret. What's coming out is the fact that they've been trying to balance something with you again or make something right, but they've been doing it in a way where they don't want it to be detected. But it's just all to gain control over you. This person is a narcissist. That's what narcissists do. They just, I don't know, they feed off this energy that you give them, okay? And that's all they wanted was control over you. I feel like this person never really loved you. And I know that's hard to hear, but it's like, this is how they're acting. And I feel like they've been acting like this the whole time y'all been dealing with each other in the past. They made it seem like they did, but I feel like narcissists are really incapable of loving themselves or anybody else until they get their shit together. And this person, they're sitting in their own misery right now. Four of Cups, they feel discontent, they feel depressed, apathetic, they don't feel too happy about missing this opportunity. They could be struggling financially. I feel like they feel unbalanced without your energy. They just don't have it all together. They're miserable. They are so fucking miserable and pessimistic. What's the Page of Cups? Yeah, the Lovers. What's the Page of Cups with the Lovers? The Hierophant in reverse. Yeah. So going against the grain here, you could be dealing with the Taurus. Some of you guys could definitely be ending a contract with the karmic. I feel like you are, is what I just heard too, with the Hierophant coming out in reverse. But I feel like you're stepping out of your comfort zone here with the Hierophant in reverse. This is like there was a need to like go against the grain or go against something, rebel against something in order to get this wish fulfillment or whatever this new relationship is that's coming in. All right, this is like ending a tradition or something that you maybe you felt like was supposed to happen in the past. It's not happening because that's not your path. Maybe you have a very unique path. This could be negative patterns around your relationships here. Negative thought patterns or just negative shit that just kept repeating in your relationships. And I feel like Spirit wants you to kind of like change those patterns. Or that's what you're doing. You could be dealing with the Taurus Gemini, or somebody could be in the Taurus Gemini cusp. Okay, but definitely you could have been feeling afraid of being judged. There was something here that you was afraid of doing that I feel like you don't give a fuck about anymore. You don't care. You're gonna focus on you, have a good time. Yeah, the Death card, Three of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, and go towards what you're passionate about, so regardless if people like it or not. I feel like you don't give a fuck, especially this bitch. They've been trying to like hold you back or something from something. What's the Hierophant in reverse? I feel like you're realizing, yeah, thank you, Spirit, Nine of Wands. I feel like you're realizing somebody doesn't have any morals or values, or y'all don't believe in the same things. You and this person don't mesh well or match up. Like, you don't fuck with this person. You just don't fuck with them. And I mean, they don't fuck with you. It's showing, it's coming out that they don't. It's like they just wanted you around for their own benefit, their own benefit, their own selfish gain. to make them feel validated or make them feel good about themselves in order to, in order for them to not focus on their inner problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person got issues that they need to work on, and you feed this person's ego in a way. Yeah, Page of Cups, Eight of Cups. I feel like you're walking away. You don't want an apology from this person. I feel like this person is very jealous. They act like they're not very envious or jealous of you, and they are. This Page of Cups should be in reverse. But I feel like you're the wounded warrior in this situation here. I feel like you've been through this shit a lot of times with this fucking person. Page of Cups upright means good news, though. It could mean good news is coming in, communication is coming in from an ongoing situation or ongoing battle. Okay, what's the Lovers? Well, I mean, about it only. Yeah, the Devil. Yeah, this is a karmic connection that you were in. Something was toxic as fuck about somebody's ass, or somebody kept you in a toxic loop. I don't know. It's like I don't know. This person was hoping and praying that you kept getting false lovers or false people that wouldn't fuck with you or care about you. Okay, yeah, I feel like the karmic tie to this person is having a child by them. So you can have a child with this person. Okay, and I mean, I know that's probably hell on earth, but I feel like you're getting your head moved. This is a toxic ass soul tie or sex connected you to. So I feel like once you stop having sex with this person, you grew like expeditiously, like really fast. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like this person
I hate when that devil come out.
It could be a fake ass,
Capricorn.
fake ass spiritualist or something. This is not a one right here for passion in reverse. I can move on. Yeah, the Hangman. Yeah, they stuck. This person is like stuck in some toxic pattern that they have about love and relationships, and I feel like you moved on. You're not miserable. You found somebody that you love and care about, and they love you the same. And it's taking off pretty quick. I feel like it's taking off
We're going to
fast.
get a little bit more of that Kama Sutra.
And I feel like you're fine. And this person, they're stuck. They need to shift their perspective here. They still have this toxic attachment to you where they feel like they can still control you or something like that. They just, I don't know, they stuck in their own fucking misery. And I feel like they're trying to apologize. They can use children to be trying to like apologize or say something to you, or I don't know. I feel like the only tie that they have to you now is through children. They don't have no other tie to you. And I feel like that's hell on earth too, because it's like, bitch, I don't want my child around no toxic ass masculine energy. I don't give a fuck if that is my child's father. You need to get your shit together so that way you can raise your child the right way. I don't want my child to be raised as no toxic masculine or feminine. It needs to be
When you take the time to concentrate on her, instead of your own pleasure, you will end up not stimulating yourself and be able to last a lot longer. Number 2, invest more in foreplay. This goes back to the previous point on thinking of her. Foreplay makes up a big part of sex for a female. The more time you invest in doing foreplay, the more sexually charged she will be. That means that you can satisfy her with a lot less time in intercourse. This way, you increase the length of the sexual encounter by simply putting more time into the foreplay. Number 3, do more oral sex. The main cause that leads to premature ejaculation is just the anxiety of the encounter. Sometimes you just need to be able to ground yourself to what is happening. Performing oral sex on your sexual partner is a great way to just sink into the reality of the situation. It's also a great aspect of foreplay, but it's most important to ground you. When you get excited too fast, you'll ejaculate, but this should keep you balanced. Number 4, quick, then long. Another popular thing that a lot of couples do is just start off quick with the intention of ejaculating. You just start off as fast as possible, just so you ejaculate. It takes about 20 minutes after you do this before you can get in a...
Sarah and others like her, you and me, that this book is written. Written to announce a new way of understanding and experiencing our life with God, using the language of neuroscience and attachment, integral elements of God's good creation, our guide. Over many months of therapy, Kara began exploring the connection between her mind and her relationships with God and others. The following concepts, many of which are functions of the human brain, were the key to her healing, and one or more of them may be the key to your own. Since each concept builds on the next, they also serve as an outline of the coming chapters. 1. Being known. Our Western world has long emphasized knowledge, factual information, and proof over the process of being known by God and others. No wonder then that despite all our technological advancements and the proliferation of social media, we are more intra- and interpersonally isolated than ever. Yet it's only when we are known that we are positioned to become conduits of love. And it's love that transforms our minds, makes forgiveness possible, and weaves a community of disparate people into the tapestry of God's family. 2. Attention. What we pay attention to affects our lives. That may seem obvious, but what is often less apparent is exactly what we're focusing on. After all, so much of it occurs automatically or unconsciously. Furthermore, we often direct our attention primarily on what exists outside ourselves. Neuroscience has much to tell us about why it is so critical for each of us to pay attention to our own feelings, physical sensations, and thoughts. 3. Memory and emotion. Neuroscientific research reveals how profoundly both memory and emotion, much of it below.
Astrology. Are you struggling to acknowledge who you really are and what motivates you as a person? Are you aware of the positive traits within your zodiac that you can take advantage of in life and make the difference you were missing? If so, you can use information in this audiobook for practical advice and spiritual guidance that will allow you to absorb a different approach to your life and your relationships in a positive way. It is an eye-opening experience for all to learn our why, and enables us to understand why we react completely differently to certain situations and why certain things drive one of us crazy and the others couldn't care less. And if you've ever wondered why it is that you behave the way you do on a day-to-day basis, this book explores why. Discover who you are, what motivates you, and how to be self-aware and work to nurture the grace-filled aspect of your zodiac while understanding.
This is Audible.
Astrology, finding yourself and others through horoscopes and the 12 zodiac signs for spiritual growth, personality awareness, and self-discovery. Written by Alex Fletcher. Narrated by Tim Edwards. Copyright 2018, all rights reserved. It is not legal to reproduce, duplicate, or transmit any part of this audiobook in either electronic means or in printed format. Recording of this publication is strictly prohibited, and any storage of the document or audiobook is not allowed unless with written permission from the publisher, except for the use of brief quotations in a book review. Introduction. Your journey may have started with, what is a horoscope and what is my sign? Astrology is such an interesting